Hey friends, thanks for joining us today. We are in our last lesson of work, money, and business, and today we're talking about serving in government. So this has been a point of contention, I'm sure, for a lot of people in government. I know it frustrates me when I hear about separation of church and state, because this is a God country. This is a God world, and he's just being shut out of so many places. And it just goes to show you that because of this, bad things happen. You know, budget shortfalls, shortage in teachers. Look what they're teaching our children in school. It's just unfathomable. So, as a Christian, the Bible talks about how when we're in these positions, how we are to respond and to stand up and to act. So we're going to talk about this in case you're in a position and you're not sure what you need to do. The Bible makes it very clear. So let's go through these. So in separation of church and state, some who advocate for this idea, they're simply trying to avoid any pitfalls of government-sponsored religion. And others are hoping, however, to squelch any and every expression of faith from the public square. The latter view argues that one's faith should be wholly private matter and does not, in any way or under any circumstances, will it affect public policy. So given these wide spectrum of viewpoints, how are people of faith, especially those who are working in jobs in government under the auspice of secular government, how are we supposed to live out our faith? How are we supposed to, is it just something that we practice our faith at home when we're not at work? Fortunately, the Bible covers numerous characters who have worked in a variety of government jobs. By and large, these individuals seem to embrace a show and tell policy. So think back to when you were in elementary school. We had show and tell time. I remember it. And we had this specific item. Maybe it was a favorite toy. Maybe it just meant something special to us that our grandparent gave us or whatever it was. So we displayed it, we showed it, and we spoke about it. We described it. So people had the visual effect as well as hearing the description of it. And in doing that, it exhibits our faith through character, conduct, and conversation, showing what we believe in our lives. And then the verbal element is telling what we believe with our lips. So out of this come two great questions for all workers, especially those who are in government. And it's applicable for those who are not in government. First question is am I a person of integrity like Daniel? Or put it another way, if my colleagues were to do an examination of my life, interviewing people and examining my emails, text, internet usage, for example, what would they find? Evidence that I am a follower of Jesus, or proof that I am a hypocrite? And the second one is, am I willing to speak the truth and power? In other words, when I see corruption or injustice, do I clam up or speak up? If you are in a position of power at work for your employer, we need to take a stand. We need to exhibit our Christ-like life in all aspects. We don't go out after work, hooting and hollering and drinking it up and going to unmentionable places. I'm not telling you that you cannot go out with your friends from work and enjoy an adult beverage, if that's what you so choose to do. We must always conduct ourselves in a manner that would be pleasing to God. And I know it's a touchy subject, and if you're unsure about it and how it applies to your life, I'm going to stress and encourage you again to get on your knees and to pray and ask how you can best conduct your life in a manner at work that is pleasing to God. Not just at work, at all times, but today's topic is specifically at work. So we need to pray for those who are close to power within their positions. Pray that they will have the character and courage to shine the light of Christ in dark places. And with that, I thank you for sharing some time with us today. Remain a faithful servant of God in an ungodly government, and just show your leadership, and you will be so blessed beyond measure. Until tomorrow, Jesus loves you, we love you, and we're praying for you daily, and I can't wait to start a new series with you tomorrow. Bye-bye.